Right. Sorry about that, guys. A little late. I had to restart the laptop. But good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Day Trade with Zay. It is 6:21. It is Thursday, February 3rd. And today is really hard. I mean, we had price. We were able to catch 100 pips. And then, I don't know if you guys seen the trade breakdown from yesterday. But, man, there was a huge 300 pip sell-off. You know, this bar right here was 5 minutes, which is insane to me. And then we had a huge push down, 381 pips. So now we got to kind of see what the market's going to give us from this point. And it's hard to tell just because we got clear break of structure to the downside, right? It even broke these lows right here. So we do have a clear break of structure, but when I look at it, I like to come over here. One thing that I said was right here. Put our fib from this point to this point. And what do we have? 62%. Golden zone ILC. And on the stream yesterday, I thought that price could come down to this red line right here just because one, it's 62% golden zone ILC, right? You can clearly see it's 62% golden zone ILC, right? So once we got that out the way, you know, you see that it has a clear rejection right here. We got a couple minutes till open. But you can see there's a clear rejection, engulfing candle, but it does look like it's coming down a bit, right? See 3 engulfing candles right off of this area. So I do like this area for a buy, but the only thing is I feel like, you know, it doesn't have the correct market structure from where it came from, right? Because usually when you want to see a break of structure to the upside, you want to see it happen rather quick. And this one doesn't look as clear to me, but I do like this area for a buy. You know, we'll see if it gives us another opportunity, what the market does. But, you know, let's say we got in here. I'd be looking for something like that, but yeah, really have to be something like that. It just have to be something like that. So, you know, you don't want to take a 58 pip stop loss, but usually, I mean, just from what I've noticed with these, you know, pro traders, 40 to 50 to 60 pip stop losses are normal around here. And when I say here, I mean indices. So, let's go ahead and see. We'll see what the market gives us. Maybe it gives us a chance to recoup. So we could possibly see something like that. Another possibility, right? I mean, I'm just spitballing here at this point. We've seen a clear rejection off the 15-minute 50 EMA. We got a clear ILC right here. And I think this is the bigger one. But it's kind of hard to tell because I like to take a buy from here. And I like to take my chances to see a breakthrough. But I also know that we're in a clear downtrend. And I think that if we take a buy from here and hope for it to break through, we can miss the opportunity to catch a sell here. And, you know, we could catch a sell here. We'd have something like that. And we could possibly see it push down to this next level right here. Just call it the 61.8, which, you know, 200 pips, that's not bad. Then you have another TP1 at negative 27%, 159 pips, that's still not bad. So it's kind of a sticky situation for me, but I think overall I do like this area for a sell just because we're in a downtrend. And I try to just keep it simple, not to be a genius, not to, not to go too hard and trade against the trend. Johnny, I appreciate you tuning in yesterday. Johnny took a nice buy up from this area right here. He's seen what I seen yesterday. This was kind of like a 61% drop. I think it was right here. He seen like a 61% drop, took a buy to the upside, and then took his profits from there. But the only thing, I liked the buy, but the only thing I didn't like was that, we were in a downtrend. And I'm trying to stay away from doing that because most of the time when you take a buy in a downtrend, they don't last too long, right? There's a good chance of it just reversing quickly on you. So that was the only thing that I had to say about that. But other than that, it was a beautiful buy, right? From this area to push up to the upside where we took our sell. So let me see here. Give me a quick second. I want to see what my buddy's thinking on this too. Yo, can you hear me? Yep. Honestly, I mean, right here where it's at the 62% buy IOC. But, but, yeah, but it's clearly in a downtrend right now. That's the only thing that I don't like. You know what I mean? Yeah, it broke all the lower or higher lows. So I'm thinking, why put in a buy? Because if you do the fib from the most recent high, like at 14,880 to where it's at right now, there's a perfect golden zone IOC right there on the 15, the 5, 30 minute. Say it again. To sell and maybe continue the trend down. So I'm a little confused because we can see a push up from here, right, for a buy. But then I'm thinking right up at this area, like at, when is this right here, like 14,800 on TradingView. There's that clean ILC and it could possibly come down from there. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm going to take a look at both because it does look clean. It looks like the rejection already happened like at the 61% breaker structure to the downside. So I think it could come down from here for sure. Yeah. All right, for sure. All right, later. Yeah, so he thinks, well, he had a sell in right here. Um, Damn. Yeah, he probably got stopped out right now. But I like right here to hopefully give us an entry right here. I think it definitely can come down right here. Oh, I'm putting a buy in. All right. Let's see if it breaks through this IOC. Oh shit. I mean, I still like the buy. Let's see. Hold on. Trying to figure what the risk reward. Oh. All right. Okay, I put a buy in there. I got in later than I wanted, but I see what's happening. Has to get, oh. Yeah, I'm pulling it. I don't like it. Unless it comes back up. I really don't like it. We're in profit, but I don't like the rejections at this level. Oh, there you go. Okay, so I have a buy in there. I think I'm gonna, yeah, it's not getting the push that I'd want to see right here at all. So let's see if it can break through. There it goes. I'm in at 733.80. I'm gonna move my stops to break even instantly. 733, just because we could see a sell-off, right? I still like my area. I moved my stops to break even instantly. Let's call it 67 pips. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. So we would have really seen the trade like this. It's about to stop me out. If it keeps coming down here. Got pretty close. Got about 10 pips from stopping me out. I'm sorry, 4 pips from stopping me out. Yeah, it looks like it might be coming down from here, but we'll see what it gives us. We're at break even, so oh, there it goes. Got a push. Let's see if it can break through here. You can see how price is kind of pulling it down. Every time it gets pulled up to the upside, we see price pulling it back down. I think I'm going to take half my profits if it keeps doing this. I just want to see it break up to the upside. If it doesn't, then I think we could see a rejection, but we'll see. Nah. Yeah, it doesn't have enough pull behind it. It's kind of playing in the middle of all this. Let's see if maybe we're missing something right here. This is the last minute of the 5-minute candle. Doesn't look like it's going to do what we want it to do though. Yep, and I'm about to get stopped out. Alright, just got stopped out right there. Let's see. Dang, didn't even get to our area for a sell-off right here. So profited about $4 on that trade. I think that the highest I was at was about $65 or something like that. So, you know, let's see if it gives us another entry. But you could see how strong the pull is to the downside right here, right? It's still a downtrend, and that's why I really don't like putting in buys at these levels, because you know, it could give us a rejection, it could show us the respect just like it's doing right here, but it could also reject and reverse quickly when you're in a downtrend, and that's the only difference. So I'm gonna put another try in. All right. I see that right here, price is rejecting the 20 EMA, and I like that. Let's see how this candle finishes and if it gives us an entry. Oh, yeah, I'm jumping in there. Okay, I got in late, but I got in at 7:58. Oh, shit. Okay. So what price did right here was basically coming in reverse on us, right? Came in, reversed on us, took us out of our positions. They knew what they were doing when it came down to that. So we got the buys in. Right now we're up about close to 30 pips, 40 pips. Let's see if it can take it to our area where we want it to go. Because if you look at the 5-minute chart, it looks good. Just got up to this 50 EMA. Let's see if it can get up here to where we want it to. I'm going to pull some half my position right here just because I know it can reverse on us at this level. So I pulled half of my position, and now I'm going to let the other half just continue to run up. And if it can get into our level that we have, we'll see if it gives us the proper entry that we need. Stops are at break even already. If it comes down and stops us out, it stops us out. No. Yeah, you see how it's rejecting that 5-minute 50 EMA. I like to see it get up there, but I don't think it is. Up into our zone. Now, look at here on this 1-minute chart. If price continues to show these wicks right here, you have to consider pulling the trade, right? Because all of these wicks are just showing us rejections off of this level, right? Maybe the IBC, you got the 5-minute 50 EMA. Oh, there you go. All right, so this is the moment of truth. Is it going to reject this area or not, right? So I secured another quarter of my profits. Now I'm going to see what price gives us at this area. Is it going to reject it and reverse? Is this our sell-off point, or does it break through all of this? You know what I mean? It clearly looks like it's showing it a little bit of respect. But let's see. Oh, it's kind of pushing through, but it's not breaking through, right? So, kind of like it to sell off. So I'm gonna pull my profits, and I'm gonna kind of trust my gut right here. And let's see if it gives us a nice entry right here. I like it. I like what it's doing. So I'm in there. Let's see if it can hold up. I mean, this is the confusing part of this trade, is if it's really going to go and give us what we want. A little bit too much strength, but let's see. Ah, yeah, it might push up from here. There's a little bit too strong of a push right here at this level. But we'll see if it gives it to us. Oh, no. Yeah, I think it's going to push up from here, but we'll see. I'm going to trust the trade and see if it gives me the see if it pushes down though. We need it to break down here, not just stay above. And there's still 34 seconds left on this candle, so my first buy is, or sell, I mean. So I closed my buy positions. Now I'm looking for a sell. I just think that price can come down. There it is. See if it can stay down though. We still have about 15 seconds, which kind of sucks, but let's see if it can give us what we want. Nah, it's not staying down like I'd want it to. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's see if it'll give us what we want it to give us, right? I'm gonna move my stops to break even just because I know it can reverse on us. Now let's see if it gives us what we want. Oh shit. Okay, stops are at break even. Let's see if we can do what we want. You see this rejection right here? So now it used this area as a bit of support, right? So, I mean, if it comes in and takes me out, it takes me out. Yep. And, ooh. Still pretty close. There we go. Let's see if it gives us what we want, which is a bearish candle right here. Damn. Yeah, it's still getting held up at this area. Let's see if it continues to reject this area. Actually, a little bit higher right here. $40 left, so I like that there's 40 seconds left and it's pushing up, because there's a good chance it can still come down. But it does look like, you know, with the rejection here, it's a possibility for it to push up. I'm going to trust the trade. I was able to make some good profits here. So if it stops me out at break even, then I'd be perfectly content with that. So we'll see if it gives it to us. 13 seconds. Hopefully this finishes bearish, but doesn't look like it. Looks like it has some strength behind it. Damn. There we go. And you can see there's somewhat exhaustion right here, so we just need these wicks to break through here. We need it to break through this area. So there's a couple things that I'm looking at right now for it to break through. It can't go above this area right here, because we've already seen respect shown, and it has to break through these. It has to break through the 1 minute, or I'm sorry, through this this previous level of support that had been respected so many times before, right? You can see it's been respected a bunch of times. Then we have to break through the 20 EMA, the 50 EMA, right? Has to break through that. And now we're seeing a clear rejection, right, with it, but we have to see it break through here. If it doesn't break through here, then it's just going to go ahead and continue to push up to the upside, which we don't want, right? So we're up about 40 pips right now. If you guys are happy with profits, go ahead and take them. My target is probably going to be this area here. But we'll see if price breaks through here. If it shows too much respect and pushes up, I might just close the trade. Just so we can secure more profits, but let's see if it can break through. Okay. Still hasn't broken through it yet though, so that's our biggest thing. Still hasn't broken through. Let's see what it gives us. Still hasn't broken through it. You see that? We really need a strong bearish finish through here. I'd like to see it finish right here. See that? You don't necessarily want to see that, but you see the next candle is probably going to push up a little bit. Let's see. Remember, our stop loss is at break even now. Let's see if the trade can continue down to the downside. And when I look at the bigger picture here, it should come down, right? It could come down back to these areas, but we'll see if it does. Because look at, those are still rejections right here. We still have 30 seconds left on this candle. And look at that. That's really what you don't want to see in this situation. At all. At all, at all. So I just secured another $100 just to be sure. You know, I have a 0.02 left in there, and we'll see what price gives us from here. Now I'm going to just lead the trade. I'm comfortable with my profits for the day, and let's see if it can do what we want it to do. I like the way it's finishing though right here. It looks really good to come down. Now the 5-minute looks great. Let's see if it can break through all of this stuff right here. We're at about 80 pips right now. You can see how priced, this is a golden zone, right? A little bit of respect being shown right here. So we'll see if it can give us what we want. So now what we want it to do is stay under this 50 EMA. Not sure if it is, but we want it to stay under that. See how it's rejecting it, but we still have 44 seconds, which unfortunately is a lot of time. So it has a lot of time to make up its mind. This is the last 2 minutes of this candle right here. 5-minute candle. And it looks good, but, you know, just with my experiences, you know, this doesn't really mean much. Even though we got all the confirmations we needed to take this trade, it's still somewhat, looks good. We'll see. We'll see if it pushes through and gives us what we want. We're at about 75 pips right now. So let's see. Yeah, a little too much respect being shown. Last 80 seconds here. Let's see if it, you see the rejections off of this level. We got to just make sure that price doesn't break through this 50 EMA. Because I think if it does, now we're just going to see a higher high, higher low. We could see all this push up. So 24 seconds left. Kind of looks like it, right? It's been breaking above that wick. See how these last 12 seconds do us right here. Nice. Fucking nice. Damn. You see those rejections? I think the market makers are listening to us. We'll see if it gives it to us. 797. I mean, it looks good to come down. It looks good to come down. But we'll see if it really, if it's really about that action. We see it wicking off of the golden zone. We see it wicking out of the 50 EMA. It's a little indecisive right now on what it really wants to do. Let's see if there's any news out right now that maybe get us a better idea of what's happening. Because it could push up from here, right? Yeah, see that? Now it broke through. 44 seconds. 35 seconds left. I mean, If it finishes this way, it's obviously going to push up to the upside on the next candle. So we need it to finish more like these candles here. So let's see if the next 22 seconds gives us that. If not, I think I'm going to pull my trade. So 10 seconds left. Let's see if it gives us what we want. I like it a little bit. I like it a little more. Nah, it's going up. Damn. Yeah, I think it's going up for sure. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and close my trade. See if it breaks through here though. I'm gonna put my stop loss just above this wick right here, and if it hits it, it hits it. That's what I'm gonna do. That's around 772, 773. So I move my stop loss down to this area, and if it goes up there and hits it, then it hits it. You know, at that point, it's kind of just the market's gonna push up. So stop loss is just above this line right here. If price comes up and breaks it, then you know, it is what it is. We'll be done for the day. We'll be profitable for the day, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day. So. Not too shabby. There you go. And I think what it probably hit right there, so I don't have the screen up on for me. Actually, it's not. Man, this thing is so indecisive. Clear rejections off this golden zone ILC, right, for a buy. Let's see how these last 19 seconds finish for us. Come on, just bring your ass down. I think really price can make it down to this 27% level where we had originally stated. Around here, I think it can make it, possibly farther. It just has to break all this, right? You can see resistance, 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 support, support. And let's see if we can break through it. It looks like there's no momentum to the upside, right? Every time price got up, it got pulled back down, pulled back up, pulled back down. There we go. My target is right here, about 167 pips. I think I will take half my profits at 100 pips. I have a 0.02 left in this trade. So I think that is what I'll do, is at 100 pips, take this trade. Let's see. We're at about 80. Damn, those rejections are something else. $87. At about 90 pips now. Oh my gosh. Instead of waiting for those extra $10, I just closed that position at $91, so $9. So now I have a 0.01 runner left. You know, that's put me close to 550 for the day. And now if it goes down to our target around the 167 mark, you know, we'd be looking, even with the 0.01, whoa, 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 whoa. Seen that? Yeah, it's really indecisive. Basically what? Essentially, these past, since 6:46, these past 10 minutes have been sitting in this area right here playing. bouncing off the golden zone buy, rejecting the 50 EMA on the 1 minute. I think, now it looks like it's going to make its way up to the upside, but we'll see. My stop loss is just above here, and if it hits it, we are done for the day, and yeah, we just call it. So one thing I'm noticing right here is this double tweezer bottom, right? And if you look at the 5-minute chart, it's easy to engulf this candle right here. It really is, right? Because the body is not too big. You can it's already fully engulfed, right? And price has barely moved up any bit. Still have about 2.5 minutes left. Remember, our wicks are just above here. So, I think there's a chance for it to come down, but we'll see. Majority of our positions have been closed at about 80 pips. Right now we're sitting at about 63, yeah, just about. Let's see if it can break down. Yeah, I guess what I really have to get better at is holding my positions all the way through. But, this has worked for me to go ahead and secure positions, secure profits, especially as a scalper. You really got to think about getting in and getting out of the trade. It's hard to really hold on to trades when it's at that level, right? When price is moving as fast as it's moving, when there's all types of things going on, right? So let's see. So much respect being shown right there. It's crazy. This is really starting to get me think that it's going to come up. The only thing that has me not pulling my trade is that we're in a downtrend, right? And price didn't break this high right here, or this lower high. So that's the only thing that's really keeping me into this trade, just because I don't know. We're in a downtrend, so that's why I'm trusting that this trade's going to go through the way I like it to. But we've already gotten close to 80 pips on this trade, right? We're sitting at oh shit, there we go. There we go. I thought that's where we went. Look at this shit, man. That's crazy. When we hit our 100 pips, we just didn't, wow. Look at that rejection. Now I think that it's coming up, especially if it finishes bullish with a huge wick. There we go. The entries don't get cleaner. Another 100 pip day. And let's go. All right. Let's see. Still believe in that level down there, but it's just these rejections that are kind of giving it away for me. It's too much. Rejection here, rejection here. All these rejections. And this is a golden zone ILC, right? So it kind of does worry me. We'll see what the market gives us. Looks like there wasn't. Oh yeah, we did have unemployment claims today. We're actually better than what they were expecting. There was only 238,000 unemployment claims when they were expecting 245,000. So that's good news. That's really the biggest news for today. And then we have some news coming out at 7 a.m., which maybe that's what price is waiting on. But look at that. Damn. Look at that. Price finally got to push up. And obviously, if it finishes like this, then we know that price is probably going to push up, right? And we can see on the 15-minute, we had a huge pushing candle to the upside, rejected out. Huge bearish candle. Now we see what this next candle is going to give us. And we just take it from there. I mean, we're still being patient, right? Still being patient. I don't like that this candle started that way. Too much time. And now it looks like it's going to make its way up, right? But we'll see. Hopefully it comes down. You see that? Usually, a candle doesn't show its true colors until the last 10 seconds, 15 seconds. No matter if it's the 1 minute, the 5 minute, any of those, right? So, let's see what it does. Sounds like baby boy is up. Yeah, it looks like too much wicks, too much everything popping out of here, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull the position now. I think it might be time to pull the position now. Yeah, it's time. Whoa, just as I was about to pull it. Damn, just as I was about to pull it. It's still pretty strong though. It does look like it's coming up, but I'm gonna move my stop loss down a little bit. Because I want to secure at least $50 on this position right here. So now I moved it just above these wicks here, and we'll see if it gives us what we want. Getting close to my stop loss. And it just stopped me out. But that's okay. We were able to make some money. And yeah, I think I moved my stop loss down a little too low. Yeah, no, it's going up. So, yeah, the golden zone is what got respected the most. Price kind of played us for a little bit, giving us the idea that it was coming down. And it still could come down, but I think, you know, for the most part, it's probably going to stay up. This golden zone wasn't no joke. Everything is down, right? Everything looks down for the most part. Except for the S&P 500. That's actually up. So, we'll see. Ooh, look, it rejected this ILC. Actually, didn't even touch it. So, our biggest position, we cut about 92 pips. Or I took out my position at 92 pips. Was able to catch that. And, you know, I usually wouldn't recommend this, but I did like that we had a golden zone. We had multiple rejections. We were able to catch the trade to the upside, make some money here. And then the real trade was this sell-off at this level here, right? We're able to catch 92 pips at this level. Once we caught these 92 pips, well, it was open season from there, right? Price kind of ranged out in this area for like 10 minutes, broke through, gave us a good fake out, more rejections at this level, right? Clear rejections, and then pushed up to the upside. Now, price actually looks like it could come down from here. Maybe it was just a quick retracement and just fall off, but just depends, right? Really just depends. So let's see what the market gives us. You know, but now I'd be looking for price to sit on top of this 50 EMA and use it as support. Before it was using it as resistance. Now I could see it using it as support and pushing up. You never know though. Actually, what's the volatility? Yeah, volatility is not so crazy, but you can see right there, it used it as support and pushed it up to the upside. Overall, I think we had a great day of trading, managed risk well, entered our positions when we needed to enter our positions, and was able to make some money, right? So now it's just a matter of documenting, getting our trade journal in, and going from there. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Ooh, look at that. That's clean, super clean. I'm going to stay away, though, just because I don't want to put a sell in right here. And, you know, the damn thing could push up and do whatever it wants to do. You know, I think overall it could come down to our target at 167 pips that we originally had. I think that's very possible. But it's just a matter of, you know, if the market's going to give it. It could just be ranging out over the next few minutes, right? Ranging out, playing inside of this sell-off ILC and this golden zone buy ILC. Very possible, but that's pretty strong. You can take a look at the 5-minute candle. It looks good. Look at that. 54 seconds. Remember, I told you, most of these candles ain't going to show you their true colors to the very end of the candle. And that's just usually how it happens. So, no, see? Motherfuckers tricking people. Look at that. Could just be ranging. But we'll see. That's why I'm going to stay away from this trade. Or from trading anymore. We had 3 trades. We got stopped out here, then we entered again, caught some pips up to our target, and then we took a sell down. So 3 positions entered today, 3 trades entered today. Look at that, getting everybody. All right, everybody who put a sell in, probably just got stopped out right now. If they move to break even, or they have their stop loss just above these wicks, and it's getting pretty close to it. So yeah, I was able to bag nearly $600 today, $599, and it's a good day, right? We can't be mad at that after an hour of work. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Go ahead and follow the Instagram page. We have that's where I basically show all my entries. I'm gonna figure out how to edit these videos and, you know, get my webcam and you guys could see my trades or whatever. I'm gonna try to figure that out soon. But go to the Instagram page, follow us there at Day Trade with Zay. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, comment, whatever it may be. I'm just trying to go ahead and gain a bigger following because I know there's $1 million worth of game right here. So, you know, we'll see what the market gives us. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. You know, we had another successful day. This is 4 profitable days in a row. We didn't catch the full trade, but we were able to catch a lot of it, right? We're able to profit from it, and that's what really matters at the end of the day. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys were able to learn something today, exactly why we took the trade, what I was looking at when I took the trade, and yeah, appreciate it. We'll be on tomorrow, Friday, for New York Open, so tune in at 6:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Excuse me, and let's get it.